Hey everybody, Brenda here. How are you all doing today? I'm doing well, a little bit more chipper than usual. So today I am going to try to show you something, try to show you and explain to you how to do this, and so I can get all this mess off my desk. But I've been playing with it and got a couple of things done, so I wanted to share them with you. I was inspired to do this by a Mary Ferrari. I think that's how you say her name, okay? So, what you're gonna need is some like cardstock. Mine's pretty flimsy. You can use cardstock or cereal box, you know, the cardboard that you get from cereal boxes or cracker boxes, kind of flimsy. And I did, when I made these, I did like this, this use of the flimsy cardstock. And I don't know what the poundage is on this, but as you can see, it's very bendable. Okay, so I used some cardstock and I cut my little pieces down to 5x7 and 4x6. Now I'm keeping them small to do small jobs with, and I'll show you why later. But this one is, what is this? This is 4x6. So is that what I said? 4x6 and 5x7. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside. We don't need this. It's already cut down. Okay, so first step, cut down your cardstock. Okay, then I am going to take my glue stick. You can use, I got my Scotch Create glue stick. You can use Scotch Create glue stick, Ooooo, Mod Podge. I don't know about any other glues, but this is what I used and it worked fine. I used my glue stick. So I am going to cover this with my glue stick. Just make sure you get it covered. I don't know, maybe you can use Tombow glue. I'm not sure, but you can definitely experiment. So that's what I'm doing here. Covering with my glue stick. Then I am going to take the same size paper, and this is just scrapbook paper, and I'm going to line it up with my cardstock best I can. Okay. And get my little squeegee that down. Okay, so there you have your scrapbook paper on your cardstock. If you're using glue or anything else, or basically anything, you probably want to let it dry for a few minutes just to make sure that it is dry before we take the next step. Okay, so we have this. Next step, I'm just gonna, for the sake of the video, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Get some wax paper, and I don't even know if this is big enough. I might have to cut. Yeah, I need to cut another piece. So, oh, here they are. I got them. Okay, wax paper. I cut down my wax paper so it has some space around so we can cut it off later, just to make sure that it's big enough. So what we're going to do is take some Mod Podge matte finish I have here, swirl it around. I heard you're not supposed to shake it. So I'm swirling it around. Got my brush that I use to apply the Mod Podge. And all we're going to do is take our Mod Podge and brush it right on our wax paper. I am using Reynolds wax paper. I'm pretty sure Dollar Tree wax paper, anything will work as far as I am concerned. So I want to make sure that the area is at least as big that this will fit onto, which it seems to be. Okay, setting aside my brush. While this is wet, we want to take some gold glitter, and I've got a shaker, but I don't shake it on. This is Spectra glitter that I got off Amazon, and it is really some chunky glitter. I think you can get it finer than this, but I take pinches and just sprinkle my glitter all over the Mod Podge, as much or as little as you would like. That seems to be okay. I must say that I would think that you could use any color glitter that you would like after you see this project. So we are going to take this and lay the wet side right on top of our little card that we put together. Be very gentle. You are going to get some wrinkles and things, but be gentle as you put this down. And I do use my squeegee, but very gently. You don't want to push too hard because it will rip your wax paper. But a squeegee like this helps a lot to flatten out, get out the bubbles, and get it spread all over. So that's the next step. So there we have our wax paper, Mod Podged gold glitter on top of our card. This needs to dry for quite a while, maybe an hour or so, I would say. Let this sit aside and dry. Okay? So, after it's all nice and dry, it'll appear like this. I don't know if you can spot on the camera any of the glitter. Not sure, especially with my light. Now, the next step, and I can get rid of this, is we are going to cut around and get the excess off. Oh, I forgot to mention too that when you're putting on the Mod Podge on the top, make sure you get the corners of your card really well, because that tends to lift a lot. Okay, so that is the next step. Oops. Stuff galore falling over. I've got to get cleaning. So we have our wax paper over our card. That's what we did then. The next step, and I can go ahead and do it because I have everything right here. And that mine is dry. I have got my embosser, and I have got let's see, my embossing folders come in 2 sizes, so make sure when you get your folders that you get the size that you want. I'm not sure how I ended up with the 2, but I'm glad I did, 2 different sizes. So I am getting my embossing folder. This one appears to be, you know, the right side. Both feel raised to me. So I am sticking my card right here on my embossing folder and putting the correct boards that I need. And I have a kind of a I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of a all over print. I don't know what you'd call it, but it's pretty. It's pretty print. So run this through your embosser. Please make sure that it is dry before you do. We don't want any mishaps with gluing the inside of your embosser. And afterwards we have, and I don't know if you can see, I hope you can. This is after the embossing. Trying to make it so maybe you can see, but I'm not sure if you can. But that is what it looks like after the embossing. Then what I did was take my, I used tea dye, distressing tea dye, and all I did was just rub over the top of my embossing, raised embossing, and that helped tone down any white that you might have from your paper. So that helps to tone that down, and you probably should let that dry also before you do anything with your paper. So that's after you go over your embossed areas with your inks. Any kind, you can use any color paper, any kind of inks that you might want to use. You know, have fun, just experiment, have fun, and see what you can come up with. So that is the one that we just made. This is one that I made earlier, and that is also embossed, and the paper was just a it was just a piece of scrap paper with writing with the letters all over it. So I just used different papers, and I did this one, which is sort of a fall theme paper. That one. And the one that I did stuff with, just to show you what, I'm going to get rid of this, just to show you what you can do with some of these things that you make, some of these little boards that you make. Trying to get some stuff out of the way here. I made this one, and I did some punches on it, as you can see, and I am going to show you what I did with the little punches. I am sure that you all will, I thought also of using these as journal cards. You can use them as journaling cards and decorate some more on the top, which is what I thought I might do. You could turn them into tags, pretty tags, journaling cards, corner pockets or pockets. There's a lot of things that you can do, but I want to show you what I did here. Is I took some punches, circle punch, butterfly punch, and some other punches, and this is what I made after punching out. I did a circle punch, which was, I think, 1.5 inch circle punch here, and put a little hole, punched a little hole and put a little charm and a bulb pin charm. And also I took some Inca gold, but I think what I'm going to do is get one of those, I'm not sure what they're called. This is a funny color gold, Inca gold. I want like the yellow gold. And I think you can get a pen, like a metallic pen or something like that, that has the gold, and just run it around. So anyway, here's a smaller circle that I did for a little charm, a little key charm. And this is basically what Mary did, because she wanted like old world looking charms. So this is where I got the idea from. And that's the color paper. She used kind of a dark paper like that to make it look old world, old worldly. This is my tab punch, some kind of a tab punch, and I used that to make a little label, and it says golden gems sat atop her head. And I used that sentence because of the old world look, so I made a tag out of this one. This is a button punch. So this made a cute little button. So if you wanted to make colorful little paper buttons out of some of these, excellent. I loved it. I loved how it turned out. Very cute little buttons. And I did a butterfly, which is this punch. So whatever punches you have fun. It was fun. I made this butterfly into a little tag, a little, yeah, hanging tag, or hanging, whatever you want to call it, with a bulb pin and a little flower charm. But I'm pretty sure you could also use it as just a regular little, I'm going to punch it out of the same one. I'm pretty sure you could also use it as just a little, whoop-de-doo, sorry, as just a little butterfly for your tags or whatever. Make a cute little butterfly and put a gem or something on it. So yeah, I absolutely love this process, and gonna do different things with the different cards that I made. Let's see, that one, yeah, I already showed you that. So basically that is what I wanted to show you today. Just make sure in between that you let everything dry as best you can. I got a little excited, I have to say, and I don't think I let some things dry enough, but they did turn out okay as far as I am concerned. I like how they turned out. So have some fun, guys. Experiment and do what you can. I think that's it. That's all I wanted to show you for today. I got excited and wanted to share it with you all. So, oh, also, I don't know if I told you, but I think the glitter too comes, you can get a much sandier glitter. You know what I'm trying to say? It doesn't have to be so chunky. They have fine. I've had so much trouble with my words. They have some finer glitters, and of course you can also get lots of different colors, and experiment on your different papers, scrapbook papers, and see what you can come up with. So guys, I think I told you everything. I will let you go for now. And oh, I don't know if this would work, but I was also going to try the Tim Holtz collage paper. I haven't tried it, but I think those would make cute little charms if it works out. If I do try it in the near future, I will certainly let you know how it turns out and show you maybe some different glitter with it or something. Now, let me see if I can leave you guys and let you go do what you're gonna do. Thank you so much for joining in. I will, let's see, today's Tuesday. I will hopefully see you again this week sometime. Got doctor's appointments and everything else to run to, but my husband's having surgery Friday, so it's going to be a busy week, but I might be able to get a couple things squeezed in here and there. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I really appreciate you stopping by, and hit the little button, subscribe, and hit the little bell, and future videos will pop up for you as we get them going. And other than that, I hope you have a blessed, safe week throughout the week, and I'm thinking about you guys all the time. So happy crafting, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.